Hi, this is Mariana Belham, and I'm here with Nessin Young for the project Cost Canada. And before the elections, actually, we had a little chat on her expectations for the election. And today's been a week that Justin Trudeau won. Were you expecting this result, Nancy?
Yeah, I wasn't that surprised, and I'm actually glad that it was him that he can continue on his mission. And I feel like Justin is actually very close to youth and the issues that concern us. So I think it's a positive point. I think that he'll listen to what we have to say, and I think that's a great step for Canada and for the world as well.
Yeah, but with his win, there is a big problem because he's now ruling a minority government. What do you think of that?
I don't think it's either bad or good. I think even if he has a his government is in minority, like I feel like the people who share the seats, they have like common grounds with them, and I think that it can actually be a strength. So there's actually more ways to like make an agreement with more people and just like to reunite all of our desires.
To the Liberals, they made a few promises towards health, family doctors, mental health, and how do you think that those funds that he wants to increase on that, how do you think that will affect you?
Well, I think it's great that he wants to put more funds towards family doctors and mental health because they're like big issues and they're like raising more and more questions amongst the population. So I think it's good like he's addressing those issues. But like personally, like I mean like amongst students of medicine, I guess like my peers, like a lot of us want to specialize. So the fact that like the government prioritizes like general practitioners, I think it's kind of like creating more competition between us because we all want to be go into specialty. It just like limits our possibilities to reach into specialty. But like at the end of the day, like we serve the community and our population. So I guess like at the end of the line, like it's a good thing
Mm-hmm.
since like general practitioners are the first line help for the general population. So
Mm-hmm.
it's a good thing. Like like it affects me personally, but like in the end, like I went into medicine for the greater good. So
In the end, um, the people that you know, the young people, your classmates or your friends, did they end up voting?
um, I think a lot of them voted. And I think like I saw the results of the percentage of voting. Like I think like around me, people voted in much bigger percentage. Like I knew a few of my friends, like they didn't vote or didn't have time or like didn't have the opportunity. They actually felt bad for not going to vote. So um, yeah, so like in great majority they went to vote.
You said that some of your friends didn't have the opportunity to vote.
Yeah.
Can you clarify a little bit on the reasons?
Well, yeah. So like some of them obviously just like were too lazy and just like were too last minute. Like they didn't really vote in anticipation or didn't like mail their vote or like those are the other options I think.
Mm-hmm.
But like yeah, some others were like in midterms or just like didn't follow the election, so they were just like, oh, my vote is not gonna be conscious, so like I don't think it'll be the best vote I can make.
Do you think that the way that we vote could change to maybe improve that engagement with the students?
Well, like I mean, everybody had like midterms and a lot of tests, and like still a lot of us like take the time to go vote and just like vote in anticipation. So like I feel like those who said that they were busy, maybe they don't feel that concerned about the elections. And I
Mhm.
think like that's actually fine because like there's always ways to make the population feel more implicated in elections, but like I feel like those people they just didn't feel the need to speak up.
Mhm.
And so yeah, so like if we find a way to like make them feel implicated and just like yeah, just make them feel implicated, maybe then they will make the time to vote. But like until then, like I think the measures that the government takes to facilitate voting is like adequate, you know?
Mhm. From now on, do you think that your relationship to politics might change?
Well, yeah, obviously, like since I'm going to be like I'm gonna be like working, marché du travail. I don't know how to say that in English.
Yeah, work, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'll be working and like having more responsibilities and everything. So like of course, I do see that the government has like a very strong impact on all of those aspects. And so yeah, of course, like yeah. So personally, yes, I do feel more compelled to go vote. Yeah.
Cool. And is there anything that you wanna say? Like, are you
Um,
positive for what might happen?
yeah, I really do hope that like the government takes action and towards making the using like green energy and just like making improvements for the environment, and that like with that influence they can also like encourage other countries to do so. I think it's gonna be fine. You know, it's gonna be steady and the same old as before.
Yeah. Thank you, Nancy, for this conversation. This is Mariana Belham to Skyline.com. Stay tuned.